favorite scary movie.
Yes, I am.
Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
And just before anyone asks, I'm not covering the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm covering the 92 movie that inspired it. Just throwing that out there. The movie almost feels a bit handcuffed. The movie is 86 minutes long, and I feel like you could have done a little more with this. It feels hamstrung by its runtime almost. But the movie tells the story of a young cheerleader named Buffy, who was chosen by a vampire hunter, played by Donald Sutherland, as his heir of sorts in the vampire killing business. And yes, the irony of Donald Sutherland playing a vampire hunter and his son Kiefer playing an actual vampire in The Lost Boys is not lost on me. The movie actually gets to the meat of the matter, that being the vampire stuff. It's a lot of fun. I love the line where the one vampire when the one vampire is like, "Now I am immortal," and the guy from behind stabs him in the back and says, "Now you're a coat rack." I love that line. But the rest of the movie is just high school stuff, and it's not great. It's crazy to think how loaded this movie was in the cast department. Not just Donald Sutherland, but you also have Paul Rubens, like I mentioned, or Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman, as a vampire. That was a very inspired casting choice if I ever saw it. Hilary Swank is in the movie. David Arquette is in the movie a few years before he would be in Scream. The movie is just loaded with people that would go on to do way bigger and better things. Funnily enough, one of the ones that I don't think got too much after this was the main girl, Christy Swanson. She was in Pretty in Pink and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, so she was in work before this and would go on to work after this. But considering that this movie also has Arquette, David Arquette, former WCW World Champion, by the way, and also Dewey, Hilary Swank, Luke Perry, and Donald Sutherland, you would think Kirsty Swanson would have broken out a little more from this. But all told, the movie is fun enough for what it is, though I reckon the series did this premise a whole lot better.